Fighting out of the red corner from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight...
And there's the bell to start round one. Quick punch scores. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Throws the uppercut but misses. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The perfect counter lands. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Hold that thought. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to an end. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. There's a counter shot. That hook won't score. Catch and shoot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. He blocks that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Nice work to block that left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last one. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that hook. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Oh, that punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
Off. Win the round on your jab. and then breathe when you step
Oh,
out.
listen, great work. Stay focused, don't let back into the floor.
Back into the fray here in round 5. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of... Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Punch. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Boy, this is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. Sugar Ray is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That uppercut doesn't land. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
But we don't care. Go out there.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. I don't want to...
Here comes round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. Look at the side.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it.
And we enter the 8th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
His stamina is off the charts. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The stamina is off the charts. Hey, those punches add up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no...